Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I want to show new business owners how to get their business in the Google 3-pack. Whether you're new to business or whether you're just new to Google, this is going to be a perfect lesson for you. Guys, if you've seen several of my videos, this video is not for you. But if you're a brand new business owner, this video is going to answer a lot of questions. I am going to give you free tools, all things you could do yourself, and help improve your Google 3-pack listing. So if you're interested in ranking in the Google 3-pack and you have a couple of hours and you want to work and do it yourself, watch this. Okay guys, so if you're a brand new business owner or if you're new to Google and you just decided that, hey, it's about time, how do I get onto Google? How do I get on the Google 3-pack? This is a perfect lesson for you. In today's example, we are going to use the business auto insurance. Now, you just substitute auto insurance if you're a plumber or an electrician or you're an accountant, right? Just take out auto insurance and put your industry in. I'm just using auto insurance because I happen to have a lesson planned for that. But this applies to any industry. All right, so you're a brand new business owner. You're like, hey, how do I get in this whole 3-pack here? What's this whole thing about? How do I get my business in here? Well, in this lesson, I'm going to try to explain it to you, and also I'm going to try to give you a couple of tips to get your business ranked in the Google 3-pack. Now, a lot of people, different SEOs, those are search engine optimization professionals like myself, everybody has a different method, right? So if you went into a bakery and somebody was baking a cake, well, two bakers wouldn't bake the cake exactly the same. So this just happens to be my method, and this is what works for me, and it's easy for me to teach, and I'm sure it's going to work for you. All right. So let's just go through Google. When you type in a keyword into Google and that keyword is auto insurance near me. Well, the top here are the pay per click. Those are the paid ads. You pay to get here. So for example, Progressive may be paying $10 a click, and the car insurance guide may be paying $9.50, and the official insurance, car insurance, may be paying $8 and $7 for auto insurance, as you can see, right? So that goes by pay. This is called the Google map, and I'm going to explain why this is the best section to be in. First of all, everybody here is local. Everyone here is local. So if you were to use the pay section, you don't know where you're calling, right? Those companies aren't necessarily dealing with the state or the city or town that you're located in, whereas the Google 3-pack is dialed in. Speaking of dialed in, if you happen to use your cell phone while doing a search, instead of website, you're going to see a call button, and you'll just tap to call. So Google does this by something called proximity. How far away are you from the actual business, right? There's a couple other factors. For example, Google reviews, and also how many times people click your business as opposed to someone else's. But I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible. You want to be here in the Google 3-pack because more than 50% of the searches are done on a mobile device. And when it's done on a mobile device, it's just tap to call. Below is the organic listings. And years ago, this was the real important place to be. However, as you notice for car insurance, auto insurance near me, you're playing against some pretty big players. On the top, you have Geico, you have Farmers, Liberty Mutual, Esurance, the Zebra, right? So it's going to be kind of hard to break in, especially if you have a brand new website, or if you're new to SEO, meaning that you had a website for several years and now you want to get it ranked. right? These companies like Geico and Farmers have teams of SEOs, professionals working on their website to get them in this position, right? So if you think that you're just going to, pop in because you want to be number one, it's going to take a lot of work. But I'm going to show you how you'll be able to get into the Google 3-pack, and you don't have to be, a big player like Geico and Liberty Mutual. You notice in second place is Kent's Auto Insurance. Who's Kent? Well, all I know is that they are local. All right. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how you could do it. I'm not going to overwhelm you. I'm not going to use computer geek talk. I'm just going to speak plain everyday English and the things that you need to do or have your website designer do to help you rank in the Google 3-pack. All right, guys. So in this example, I'm using a website that I developed called Auto Insurance Quotes of Tampa. Actually, I didn't develop it. My team developed it over at Mindsaw. The guys that I work with developed this beautiful website. We just launched it, and we're going to use this website as an example. Okay? Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to Google. You want to type in site, semicolon, and your domain name. .com, just like that, exactly as I have it. You want to do it for your website. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have worked with many businesses whose websites are not indexed. If your website is not indexed, you won't see this here. We just launched this website recently, so all the pages aren't being found as we speak right now. Only 4 pages are indexed so far, right? But if the site was not indexed, it would just say 0 results, which means that Google can't find any of your pages, meaning that you designed your website, you launched it, however, the site was never indexed. If you just know that, the site wasn't indexed and Google can't find it. So before you do anything, you have to make sure that Google could see your website, and it needs to be indexed. All right? So we see that this site is just starting to crawl through. We just started to index it over the last day or two, right? And that is step 1. Make sure that your site is indexed. A major ranking factor is page speed. So Google has a free tool called developers.google.com. I'll put the link in the description below so you don't have to look for it. And it's a free testing tool to let you know the speed of the website. Now, why does Google care about the speed of a website? Well, you're on your mobile device, you're looking for a Foot Locker, you're looking for a shoe store, you're looking for a jewelry store, you're looking for the local mall, and you type in Foot Locker near me, and you click. And when you click the website, it takes forever to load. Well, if you do that with all the websites that you find in Google, after a while you're going to get frustrated and you're going to use another search engine like Bing or something like that, right? So Google really only wants to list websites that load really fast, meaning that as soon as you click the link in Google, the website shows up. Now, there's something called mobile first indexing. All that simply means is Google is saying, we care first about how it loads in mobile, then we care about how it loads on your desktop, right? So this tool checks both mobile and checks desktop as well. Now, once we upload the site, that's when we optimize it. I don't like optimizing the website when it's on our beta site. So we're in the middle of optimizing it, but I did this for a reason. I don't expect the numbers to be good, but let me just show you what the numbers look like And just to show you that the work that we will need to do. So it just takes a couple of seconds to load. And it analyzes the website and then gives you a speed test. But the best thing that this tool does is it lets you know all the things that you need to do to fix it, to increase the speed on the website. All right, so the speed test just came back. You see we have a score of 9 on mobile, and on desktop we have a score of 51. You'll notice underneath the website address, you'll notice the ratings for the score. So 0 to 49 is poor, 50 to 89 is okay, and fast is 90 to 100. You definitely want to be over 70 in this number, and for mobile, the same thing. The good thing about using page speed insights is that it shows you all the things that you need to fix on your website. That's the reason why we use this site. All right. So I'm going to put the link in the description below. Like I said, super easy to use. Once you get this score, just send it over to your web developer and have them speed up your website. If you lost touch with your web developer, at the end, listen in and I'll be happy to help you. You could send it over to me and I'll be happy to help you. So once your website is indexed, right, and you did the speed test, the next thing you should do is you should make sure the content on your website is focusing on the keyword that you're trying to rank for and the city you're trying to rank in. What do I mean? Tampa is part of Florida. We are not going to rank for the entire state of Florida in the Google 3-pack. The Google 3-pack is very specific to where you're searching from. It's just basically within the zip code. Now, in more advanced lessons, we could show you how to get found in other zip codes, but we're just keeping it pretty basic here. We're trying to get ranked in the Google 3-pack for the zip code that we have our business in. If you notice, when you mouse over the tab, you'll see what's called the title tag. And the title tag has the keywords that we're trying to rank. It says car insurance you can trust, auto insurance quotes of Tampa. So what keywords are we trying to rank? We're trying to rank for car insurance, auto insurance quotes, Tampa, in any order. So Google will read it, car insurance Tampa, auto insurance Tampa, Tampa car insurance, so on and so forth. It'll mix up any order in order to be found. So you want to make sure that your title tag, you have all the keywords that you're trying to rank for, as well as the city. I'm sorry, I said all the keywords. You just want one keyword that you're trying to rank for each page, right? One keyword for each page. All right, guys. So the next thing you want to do is you want to actually take a look at your website. Here are the things that I want you to look at. First of all, do we have the keyword on your page, right? Car insurance, auto insurance. Do we have that keyword on your page? I'm not going to get into H1s and H2s and all that type of stuff, right? I'm just going to try to keep it as easy and as easy as possible. So we want to make sure that we have the keyword on the page, which is car insurance or auto insurance. Now, Google sees car insurance and auto insurance as the same thing. So you don't need to go crazy adding, 15 times car insurance, 15 times auto insurance. If you say it both 7 times, that's enough. What's the rule? For every 100 words, about 3%, meaning that for every 100 words, use the keyword 3 times. That goes in your tags, and it also goes on the content. Okay? Remember something, that when you're creating content for a website, you're trying to answer the user's questions. What does it do I mean by that? When somebody comes to Auto Insurance Quotes of Tampa, they want to know, what are the basics of buying auto insurance, and they want to know different subjects on auto insurance. For example, how much auto insurance do I need, or who has the cheapest auto insurance, or what is auto insurance? And you want to be able to provide your clients with the answers to these questions. Gone are the days where you just say, we're the best. We're family owned and we're the best. You're not going to be able to rank a website like that. Google wants to rank websites that offer the best answers to the people doing the search. And your website has to answer the questions that people have. You could use this website as an example if you're a locksmith. If you're a locksmith and you're a beginner, just basically copy this, right? That's a picture of you. You're a locksmith or you're a plumber. What does it mean to me? Basics of buying auto insurance, basics of hiring a locksmith, right? Just stuff like that. Just copy this. We created a couple of YouTube videos. That's always good because it keeps people on the page. It's something called dwell time. If Google sees you go on a website and within a second or two just click off, it meant that the content wasn't right for you. And slowly you'll start to lose rankings. So a good thing to do is have some video on there, because when you watch a video for a minute or two, it keeps you on the website. Now, we threw in other keywords that go along with auto insurance. For example, best and top. Those type of keywords you should try to sprinkle in, as well as your town. In this town we're using is Tampa. That's where they're located. Now, what we like to do is we like to add on the homepage a little about the city that we're trying to rank in. Remember, though we're located in Tampa, Florida, we're not trying to rank for the entire Florida. We're just trying to rank in Tampa. So we speak a little bit about some of the things here in Tampa. Well, what does that have to do with insurance? It doesn't. It has to do with proximity, and it has to do with Google recognizing that this is where we do business. So we just put a small section on the website about Tampa. Take a look at your website, see if there's anything on your homepage that speaks about the town that you're located in. If not, use this website as an example. All right, guys, so the next thing I want to talk to you about is something called citations. And what citations are is basically how many times your name, address, and phone number have been found throughout the web, right? Easy enough. Some people may have a Yelp page, or they may have a Facebook page, or an Instagram page, or LinkedIn page, a Tumblr page, Merchant Circle, Yellow Pages, right? Those type of things. You have to add your name, address, and phone number to those pages. So what Google does is they look around the web real quick, and if your name, address, and phone number are exactly on the web as they are on your website and your Google My Business, Google could say that that is your name, address, and phone number. You are located where you say you're located. Right? Makes sense? So Moz is just a way for you to check. All you do is just go to Moz Local. There'll be a drop down that says check my citations. click check now. I put my business in, and as you could see, Moz is checking all these different directories and Web 2.0s to see, hey, are you really located at 900 South Avenue, Staten Island, New York? So that is what that's what Moz is doing. So it usually takes a couple of seconds. Now this is real important, especially if you changed your location, if you moved. You may have even moved 5, 6, 7 years ago. You'll notice that Facebook, that I have third floor, but you'll notice in Google Maps it doesn't say third floor, right? You'll notice in the Chamber of Commerce it just says 900 South Avenue, right? Staten Island, New York, right? This says 900, not South Easy Local, doesn't say 900 South Avenue, it says STE. See? I don't have a listing in US City. I don't have a listing in my local services. So what I would want to do is take a list of all these citations that are not correct and either fix them or send them out to a virtual assistant who could fix them. Now, so as most people know, there's a website called Fiverr, and years ago, all the gigs were $5. They're not $5 anymore. However, I've been using this girl called Virtual Girl 2010 to do my citation since around 2011. So just go to Fiverr, type in Virtual Girl 2010, and you'll see her first package is her local citations. All you do is you copy all the citations that you're missing or that need to be fixed. You send the list over to Virtual Girl, and for $5, I think she'll do 30 or 20, something like that, and it's very inexpensive. So if you don't want to spend all weekend fixing all these and logging into iGlobal and selecting, adding your listing, just send it over to Just go over to Fiverr and go over to Virtual Girl, and she'll fix all your citations. Now, all right, guys, so like I said, I tried to keep this lesson as easy as possible so you get a general idea as to what the Google 3-pack is and what are some of the recommendations as to how to get inside the Google 3-pack. You want to make sure that your website is optimized properly. You want to make sure your title tag is optimized properly, that it's the speed is fast enough, and that your citations around the web, your name, address, and phone number are all the same around the web. So if you can just do those things and get 5 reviews a week, Google reviews a week for the next couple of weeks, and in the reviews you want the person to use the name of your town and your service. Tampa Auto Insurance. I was looking for an auto insurance company in Tampa Bay, and I found blank ABC insurance agency, right? You want to try to get 5 of those a week over the next couple of weeks. I guarantee you're going to move up in the Google 3-pack. Now, this lesson was just a basic lesson just to introduce people into getting into the Google 3-pack. And for somebody who's just beginning, if you could just do these basic tasks, I guarantee you're going to move up in the Google 3-pack. Then you could watch, more of my videos, and they get a little more in depth, and you could start doing other things and rank for other keywords. So I kind of put this together for the new business owner. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please comment below. If you have any questions, please subscribe, and please like this video, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.